the first round selection of the Winnipeg Jets. Chaz Lucius joins us on the Illegal Curve Hockey Show. Chaz, good evening. Congratulations. Welcome to the program. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Awesome. Yeah, couldn't be more happy.
Well, as I mentioned, congratulations on this tremendous accomplishment. I guess walk our audience through the emotions you were feeling as the night went on, and then when you heard your name selected by the Winnipeg Jets.
Yeah, obviously it was really special. Obviously a little nerve-wracking for sure, but I mean, I think I found a great fit here with Winnipeg, and I'm really excited for the opportunity and for their belief in me.
Chaz, we've read the scouting reports, and we just had TSN Director of Scouting Craig Button on to talk about you. But could you, for everyone watching and will be listening on the podcast, can you just describe your game and what type of player maybe you would compare yourself to?
Yeah, I'd say my game, I guess what sticks out about my game is definitely my shot and my goal scoring ability. I'd say my offensive production for sure. I'd say my leadership, my ability to create time and space for my teammates in my 200-foot game. And I'd say, guys that I try to model my game after, I'd probably say Mark Scheifele would be the biggest one for me.
Good fit right there immediately then there.
That works here in Winnipeg. Chaz, what's it like being, you can tell your phone is obviously blowing up. Yeah. What's it like being with your friends and your family right now on this night?
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. It really is a dream come true, especially to do it with USA Hockey. A big thanks to them, and obviously in my development path and my support, obviously playing for the NTDP. But it means everything to get drafted, and kudos to, all the people that helped me get here.
Well, let's talk about those people, because this is an opportunity for them to shine as well. There's so much that goes into becoming a professional athlete like you did tonight. Obviously your family are at the forefront. Is there a special coach, throughout your career that's been with you that you can really want to pay tribute to tonight as you become a member of the Winnipeg Jets organization?
Yeah, I'd say for coaches, Billy Hangen and Joe Jensen, they coached me all the way up from 10 years old all the way up until I left for the NTDP. They really showed me, what it means to, I guess, be a pro, work ethic, determination, and I guess be yourself. And I guess at the end of the day, you'll be the best player possible and believe in what you can do, and you'll go very far with it.
Chaz, just, we wanted to ask you, we were talking about it, again, reading the scouting reports, like how extra special is that considering, the knee injury that you overcame this past year and now culminating in, being drafted by the Jets in the first round?
Yeah, definitely. It was about a year ago that I had my surgery. So if you would have told me that this was happening today, it would have been crazy to me. And but every day I worked hard and I kept training, kept preparing, and I'm really pleased with the opportunity that I have here at Winnipeg, and I'm excited when I get going.
Well, Chaz, we don't lack for Minnesotans in Manitoba. There certainly are a lot of Minnesotans on the Winnipeg Jets Manitoba Moose roster. Is anybody that you're here, anybody in the organization you're familiar with?
No, I haven't met anybody in the organization yet. No.
You're off to the University of Minnesota next year. You're going to be a Golden Gopher. I guess why did you choose the Minnesota Golden Gophers, and what do you hope to sort of work on and have develop in your first year at college hockey?
Yeah, the biggest reason for me, I'd probably say close to home is a big reason for me. The coaching, the players there, everybody pushing, supporting, and I think we're going to have a really good team next year, so I'm excited for the opportunity there as well.
What is your, sort of off the ice? Obviously hockey is a passion, and it's probably bordering on a bit of an obsession, but, what does Chaz Lucius do when he can sort of step away from the game of hockey a little bit?
Yeah, when I'm not playing hockey, I'm trying to hang out with my friends, family. Yeah, do whatever, golf, wake surf, fish, you name it. I'll probably be doing it.
Sounds like a very...
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, we'll have to, reserve the fishing questions for now, because Dave M is for sure the best fisherman out of the three of us. I don't have a lot of success when I'm out there. I usually am just drinking beer. But, Chaz, wanted to just ask you, like, what's the kind of the next few weeks going to be like for you, right? Because we're in the middle of, the summer right now, end of July, but, things are going to pick up. I imagine you're going to, be training and getting ready to, eventually make your way to Winnipeg.
Yeah, so right now I'm at the World Junior Summer Showcase for USA Hockey. So obviously that's the next thing on my mind right now in Michigan. We'll have games next week. So really looking forward to that and being back with a group of guys. And then from that point on, just continue to train, work hard, keep my skills progressing and keep my game progressing. And then I'll be on campus at the University of Minnesota starting August 30th. So I'm really excited.
Chaz, how familiar are you with Winnipeg, Manitoba? Have you been up here before? And what's your knowledge base of the city and the organization?
Yeah, I've been up there before for hockey tournaments all the time when I was younger. So I definitely have been there quite a few times.
That's good. You'll be familiar with the city in that case, Chaz. I guess the at this point in your career, you talked about the knee injury. You said last year it was at this time that you were going through the knee surgery. Can you maybe take our audience through the sort of the rehab process and what you had to sort of go through to get that strength back and sort of what caused the injury in the first place, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. So it was about 2 years ago. What happened was I took a puck to the knee and just the right spot to where as I continued to grow and mature, my growth plates kind of closed just right on the perfect spot of my knee. And then August 21st is when I had my surgery date. I just had a bone lesion in my knee. So what they do is they just go in, scrape it out, and then wait for the new bone to grow back. So that's kind of what they did for the surgery. And then the recovery process was really extensive. For the first 6 weeks, I was actually in a wheelchair. Just couldn't move my leg, couldn't walk, and also in a straight leg knee brace. And from that point on, I would do PT every day, go in a hyperbaric oxygen chamber. I don't know if you're familiar with that or anything. Yeah. 2 hours a day. And that's really what kind of helped the recovery process speed up of just kind of growing the bone back. And from that point on, I would skate for the first time in December and then play my first game of the season second week of February.
I know very well that I'm anytime I've had any injuries, I'm not an athlete, so they've never offered to put me into a hyperbaric chamber or anything along those lines. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Chaz, I'm sure you've got to go pretty soon. I'm sure that you have more than a few things to do right now, including a lot of celebrating. But you were just picked about 20 minutes ago or 30 minutes ago. What was that like leading up to that selection? Because obviously you most likely knew you were going to go in the first round, and you weren't sure where. But what were those kind of moments and minutes like leading up to the Jets? Saying your name and selecting you, making you a Jet.
Yeah, obviously I was really nervous before they called my name, but they sent me a text right before the pick, so there was a little more relief for the pick and happiness instead of nervous energy. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I mean, definitely nervous time for sure, but I landed with the right team, the right organization, and I'm thrilled to be a Winnipeg Jet.
Awesome.
Did you have an inkling that it was going to be the Jets, Chaz? Had they interviewed or they spoken to you in any of the sort of the pre-draft process?
Yeah, I definitely knew that they liked me for sure, but obviously it's the other teams passing on you too as well, and that kind of happening. But I mean, like I said, I think this is the best fit for me for an NHL team, and I'm thrilled to be a part of the organization.
Well, thanks for joining us, Chaz, and congratulations on your selection in the first round by the Winnipeg Jets.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
There he goes.
So much,
Chaz Lucius taken by the Winnipeg Jets in the first round of the 2021 NHL draft. Congratulations again, Chaz. And thanks so much for joining us tonight. We'll let you get on with your evening. There he goes, Chaz